So Tony, nice to see you again.
Hello.
So we're here to talk about your Mustang Mach-E, your extended range version. So how's it been? Tell me about it.
I have to say, I'm truly impressed. It's a great car. It was definitely worth the wait, having ordered it such a long time ago, and having it finally arrive. It's yeah, I'm exceptionally happy.
Brilliant. So you've owned it 6 weeks now, so tell me about it. How much range have you managed to get out of the vehicle so far?
So at the moment, the highest range it's actually shown for me is about 350 miles, which is, I know, is a little bit less than the official figures, but I think that's more of a kind of a real world kind of driving, and also you know, with a car like the Mach-E, you can't help but touch with the accelerator pedal every now and again, just to.
And how fast have you actually been, Tony?
I think I'm going to take the fifth on that one.
Good answer, good answer. And how have you been getting on with charging your vehicle? How have you been?
So I think initially I did have some concerns because where I live in the city centre, I don't actually have the ability to have a charging unit at home.
Okay.
So I've been relying on the public charging network to keep the car topped up, and I've been really pleased with actually how straightforward and how simple that has actually been. We're very lucky in the Norwich area.
I was going to say, where have you been going to charge it?
Right across Norfolk, we have rapid chargers located in all sorts of weird and wonderful places. There's some great apps out there where you can just check to see where they are, but the Mach-E itself will actually tell you where the charging points are, so you can be driving along and you can speak to the in-car assistant and you can say, hey Ford, take me to the nearest charging point, or tell me where the charging points are.
Wow.
It will bring up a list for you up on the screen. You can pick one, and then it will
and then gives you guidance to that charging point.
Yeah. And then also with the Mach-E, it also comes with the 1 year complimentary access to the Ford Pass charging network. So again, you've got a card, so you don't need to subscribe to all of the different vendors and everything. You can literally just use the charging card that Ford give you, and you can bip on that, and that will actually then allow you to
wow. So that allows you to charge without using the use of your credit card and so forth?
So what you actually do is you provide Ford with your credit card details, and they do the billing, but it's a single source of billing rather than you having to sign up with 7 or 8 different companies. And they also offer preferential rates on the charging. So by using the Ford Pass charging network, you actually get a better rate than what you would as if you just turned up and
so
used
that
your
is
debit card.
you'd recommend that by the sounds of it?
Very much so, yeah, definitely.
How long does it take to charge?
So I normally tend to find that I can stop for maybe 15-20 minutes because you never run the car completely to empty. Normally what I tend to do is I wait until I get to about 40% of battery, and then I'll actually just give it a top up back up to about 80%. So you're only talking about a 40% charge. But yeah, that's normally done 15-20 minutes tops on a rapid charger.
So one of the big questions is, Tony, how much does it actually cost you to charge the vehicle?
So if you are charging it at home and you do actually have a home charger, you can certainly benefit from a lot of the electricity companies are actually doing cheap EV overnight charging.
Yeah.
So if you've got a smart meter and an EV car tariff, basically you can charge the car for as little as £4 for a full charge. So you're going to get sort of 350 miles for £4.
That's really good.
Good value for money. If you're using the public charging network like I am, obviously you're paying a little bit more of a premium, but it still works out considerably cheaper than petrol or diesel.
So one of the features of the Mustang Mach-E is obviously that there is no combustion engine in it, and it has a frunk. How have you been using the frunk?
Yeah, I mean the frunk is awesome because it's just in a normal car, obviously you just store all your rubbish kind of in the back, and then when you actually want to put stuff in the back, it's full of all the stuff that the junk you carry around. So having the frunk, or the fruit as some people call it, you can literally, all your shopping bags, your windbreaks, your picnic blankets, all of the stuff.
And it's usable. It's a usable space.
Yeah. It's just a big bucket basically, and the great thing is it's all waterproof as well. So if you've got things like muddy boots or muddy shoes, you've been out for a walk,
that's good to know.
You can chuck all that stuff in there, and it's got a drain hole actually in the bottom, so it's all kind of waterproof. So you could actually hose down
That's really good.
That kind of whole front
because it's plastic lined, so it's good
lined
for...
with a drain hole at the bottom. So yeah, you could just literally hose down all the muddy stuff in the front, leave it in there, and then take
That's
it out
a really
when you
good
get
facility.
home. And that then leaves your boot space basically free and open to, to
That's really good to know. That is really good.
It's very responsive as well. So obviously you've got the 3 different driving modes in the car. So you can use Whisper, and that gives you a very calm and kind of very smooth kind of drive.
And the driving modes that you've got, is it just a turn of a dial? Is it simple to?
Really, it's literally one touch on the main touch screen. So you literally just touch the picture of the Mach-E in the top corner, and then the drive modes is actually the first screen that pops up, and you've got the 3 different drive modes listed there.
Now, the 15-inch screen, is there a particular item or specification you like on the screen?
I have to say, I absolutely love the Apple CarPlay because it's wireless. In so many other cars, you've got CarPlay and Android Auto functionality, but you have to plug it in with a cable, and so you've kind of got cables running around. In the Mach-E, no, it's completely wireless, so you literally just pop your phone wherever you want, or keep it in your bag, and it just pops up on the screen.
Oh, that's
and
good.
The CarPlay functionality on the Mach-E, absolutely brilliant.
So you've owned the Mustang Mach-E for 6 weeks now. What advice could you give to a prospective buyer who is thinking about buying a Mustang Mach-E?
My singular piece of advice is, if anybody's thinking about a Mach-E or kind of unsure about it, come and check out one of the ones that you've got here, one of the demonstrator models, and actually take it for a drive, because I think once you've actually driven it, you'll be completely smitten with it, and you'll love it as much as I love mine.
Oh, brilliant. No, that's really good to know. Yeah, absolutely. We have our demonstrator available for all potential purchasers to look at and to experience the latest technology. No, thanks for that, Tony.
Brilliant.
It's much appreciated. So I would just like to thank you so much for coming in today and giving us your feedback for the last 6 weeks of the ownership of the Mach-E. It sounds like you've enjoyed it.
I've had a great time, and thank you for inviting me back.
No, you are more than welcome. And just as a little thank you, I have just got you a little present here, your Mustang keyring.
Oh wow!
Just for you.
Thank you very much.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're well welcome.
Cheers.
Thanks very much.